Did you know that there is a gacha game out there that rivals the popularity of Genshin Impact? No, it's not Arknight's Enfield. It is definitely not Tower of Fantasy. It's Wuthering Waves. I know. What is Wuthering Waves? It's a very obscure gacha game from a very tiny little indie studio called Kudo Game. They have, admittedly, what is arguably the best action gacha game in the entire scene. So expectations for this game are very high, and if you hadn't noticed, I was being a little bit facetious there. Wuthering Waves is known by pretty much everybody, and if it wasn't before, it is now. Wuthering Waves released a brand new closed beta 2 gameplay trailer that has attained 1.6 million views in just 19 hours. For reference, the Arknight's Enfield teaser trailer went on to garner 1 million views over a 2-month period, and Arknight's Enfield's technical test trailer garnered 544,000 views over a 1-month period. Both absolutely phenomenal numbers, but comparatively to the 1.6 million, it's evident which of the two games is the more anticipated of the two. And for reference, these are the average views for Tower of Fantasy's channel right now. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the trailer in just a minute, but first I wanna go over a couple other things. One, how to go about pre-registering for this test phase. 2, how Wuthering Waves has over the last 24 hours kind of broken the internet a little bit. 3, how there are millions of players already pre-registered. Yeah, before we talk about all that though, I want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon. Allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are phenomenal, and I cannot express in words how much I genuinely appreciate all of you. First and foremost, the closed beta 2. Pre-registering is very simple. Click the pre-register button, put in your email address, get the verification code, pre-register. Applying for the second closed beta is a little bit more difficult. You need to sign in, fill out a questionnaire, I believe. This is going to be a lottery, which means that players are going to be drawn at random. Now, I got to participate in the first global closed beta, but that's because Kudo reached out to me specifically. I have a few contacts at Kudo who I've worked with on Wuthering Waves and who I've worked with on Punishing Grey Raven. So I don't know if they'll provide me access here so I can cover the game. Regardless, I would love to get in and play it. I think the game was very good when I played it. I had some minor issues that I hope are resolved now, but I'll be able to further discern whether those issues are in fact resolved by playing it, and therefore let you guys know the state that the game is in, having poured in collectively between Mrs. Stix and I over 100 hours of gameplay, or game time. Kudo released 4 tweets over on their Twitter just purely in the last 24 hours alone. Well, let's count this one. 5 in the last 24 hours. This one in specific garnered almost 30,000 likes, 8,000 retweets, 800 comments. The second one, which was the announcement for their closed beta test 2, 12,000 likes. The third one, 4,300. This is an FAQ that I actually admittedly didn't even know existed. The fourth one, these are all within just like a couple hours of one another, by the way, at 6,000 likes. And then the trailer itself, 21 hours ago, 16,000. Look, it is even trending right now. I had no idea the game was trending at the same time. Hey, look, Loba. Hey, man. Loba's another gacha content creator who does great quality videos. Oh, man. Oh, this means the cosplays are gonna come out in force, and I can't wait. Oh my god. Yeah. Additionally, as an additive to the already explosive surge of popularity that Wuthering Waves has been experiencing recently over on Twitter, Wuthering Waves hit the number 2 spot on Bilibili as the most awaited gacha game, or the second most anticipated gacha game, behind the new Persona 5 X gacha, which is very, very impressive. And finally, Wuthering Waves reached over 7.7 million pre-registrations in China alone. For reference, Tower of Fantasy surpassed 4 million, but hit roughly 4 million at the time of its launch. Wuthering Waves is going to hit tens of millions months. Evidently, this is going to be a very big game and could ultimately be very impressive or very disappointing depending on how the second closed beta goes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at their brand new closed beta test 2 trailer, and then we'll take a quick look at the FAQ, see if there's anything important there that we need to know. So they opted for the male main character. I think he's called the Rover. Now I know a lot of players were holy crap, that is beautiful. A lot of players were requesting Kudo make the game more bright and vibrant, and as far as I know, they did in fact do that. Jesus. The characters are looking very good. I do think we need some diversity, though, in terms of the female hairstyles. That used to be the little raccoon kid, right? The little raccoon guy. Damn. Dude, I can't wait to get to experience this in the actual game. The Rover looks different. The female, a little bit. Oh my, look at her. Holy crap. Okay, I was hoping to see more white-haired females, and I'm getting that, so I'm happy. Dude, that looked so unbelievably good. Now, there was an FAQ release for the game. As much as I love the music, we really don't need to hear that. How can I qualify? Visit the recruitment page, participate in official social media events. When will the second closed beta test qualification be announced? Looks like it'll be announced separately. They don't mention when specifically they're going to announce it. Could be tomorrow, next month. Closed beta test 2 is a limited closed beta test. The recharge function will not be available during the test. Thankfully, like, I actually dislike when gacha games allow for you to spend money during a beta test. It looks like the second closed beta will be available on PC, Android, and iOS, so no console right now. The start and end times have not been announced yet. All data will be cleared for anyone interested. There will be no voiceovers for the main story. Interesting. When the game launches, there will be English, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese languages available. These are the operating system requirements for the game, if you want to go ahead and pause this for a second. And it looks like there's no NDA, which means you can stream, post videos, screenshots, etc., etc. Now, I'm very excited for this. This is a game I've been looking forward to ever since it was announced. I really hope I get into the beta tests. I hope I get to compare my experiences during the first beta with my experiences during the second beta and give a deep, thorough comparison of the two so you guys know whether to be excited or not. Now, if Wuthering Waves is not a gacha game you're at all interested in, though, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. That might be more up your alley.